Hey y'all, and good now, whenever and wherever this finds you. Welcome to today's episode of Pontification by TC. Today I have a special opportunity. My latest joy was to make snippets out of an interview that a radio station did with Jimmy Dore. And they had a Zoom of all four of them together. And so for me, it was to take snippets, and I had a really great time. And so I want to share some of those with you now. This snippet is about how propagandized we are and how insidious it is and how it affects us in every aspect of our lives.
And Yanis Varoufakis, remember that Greek economist?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. He when that lady, I saw it on your YouTube, she was getting mad and she was going like, "Oh, and China's doing this and China's doing that." The American corporations gave China those things. China didn't force anybody to do anything. They went to China. So instead of getting mad at China, we should be getting mad at our own corporations. So that was a good point.
Yeah. So again, I used to have a joke in my act where I said during the Afghanistan war, right? So the Chinese buy our debt, which was the point that Yanis Varoufakis was making to that woman, that, you know, if they didn't buy our debt, it would collapse our dollar and stuff like that. And the joke I used to do is because, we're a bunch of capitalists borrowing money from a bunch of communists so we can finance the war to bring democracy to a bunch of Muslims who don't even want it. So, I mean, but again, the American people are the most propagandized people in the world. They're not just propagandized. They're the most propagandized people in the world. And, I'm pretty sure Chomsky wrote Manufacturing Consent before the consolidation of the Telecommunications Act, which took us in the United States from 50 giant media companies to now 6 gigantic, colossal, glacial sized, bigger than economies of certain countries, sized media companies. And have a complete narrative control. And so whatever they want you to think that you're going to think, if they want you to think Kyle Rittenhouse is a white supremacist who shot 3 black people at a Black Lives rally, then you're going to believe that. That's what people think. To this day, people think that. They don't know he shot 3 white people who are all attacking him, by the way. And one of them had a gun. One of them hit him in the head with a skateboard truck. And the other one was chasing him and said he was going to kill him. So anyway, that's just one example. It's a great example. If you want to think that a life-saving drug that has been prescribed billions of times, saved billions of lives, is on the WHO list of essential medicines and is safer than Tylenol, is somehow risky for you to take during COVID, that's because of the power of the corporate media's propaganda. That's because you've been propaganda. Ivermectin is a Nobel Prize-winning medicine. Not only does it fix parasites, they were looking at it to maybe even cure cancer before COVID. And then because of the fact that it might have been able to treat COVID, they had to demonize it, right? Same thing with hydroxychloroquine. Both those medicines were shown to have a good effect on the COVID virus in vivo, I think is with the term, right? So that's in the Petri dish in the lab. And so they knew this, and they knew if people tried it, it would probably work. And so they didn't want people to try it. So they had to give you a story about people taking a horse dewormer, ivermectin that they give to cow. Well, they give, 80% of antibiotics goes to farm animals. That doesn't make penicillin a cow medicine. My dog takes Prozac. That doesn't make it a dog medicine. He's just a sad chihuahua.
It's a many-feathered bird.
But if they can make you think that a life-saving, it's on the WHO list of essential medicines, ivermectin, and people still think it's horse paste. If they can make you think that, they can make you think anything. They can make you think the president's not demented. They can make you think that the Ukraine is a victim in this war instead of you being used as a proxy and a cannon fodder. They can make you think somehow China is our enemy. because we gave them all our manufacturing and they're investing around the world instead of investing in military bases, which is what the United States does. We have over 1,000 military bases. They admit to like 850, and there's a lot more because a lot of them are secret. They just opened 3 new military bases in the Philippines in the last month.
I just love Jimmy Dore and the way he talks with such passion and righteous indignation. And I hope you enjoyed this, and I will see you down the road.